Chris, you've come into this season from playing over in Australia, which means you've barely had an off season. What kind of effect would you say that's had on you?
Yeah, it's not been the easiest, but not having to do pre-season was a bit of a bonus. I think I've just had to manage myself like I would any game week, but just kind of for almost an extended period, like one extra long season. Yeah, just staying in that match fitness, keeping myself going and working on my game and physically trying to maintain where I was at kind of almost at the start of last season and keep that going through till now.
What did your time playing in Australia add to your game as a prop, particularly in terms of that physicality and then work around the park?
Yeah, work around the park is definitely something that they focus on. The game's a lot loose around there. They really focus on taking your attacking opportunities, and when the game kind of breaks, or particularly when there's loose play, it's reacting in faster stuff and reacting to loose balls and breakaway stuff. So that's definitely been a massive help for my game.
And looking ahead to this weekend, we're up against Doncaster Knights at the Rag Under the Lights for our Christmas clash. They're known for their set piece. You'll be up against Lewis Theed, who has Premiership experience from his time over at Wasps. How would you go into this week and how do you approach that?
Yeah, we always do our reviews of opposition teams and players. I think for me and for us as a team, it's just going through our own process, going through our own setups, particularly a set piece, working on everything being match drill at line-out time, and as I say, going through that process at scrum time and us going through what we do and focusing on ourselves. So that's what we'll do going ahead this week.
And from a pack perspective, what will be the key focus in the scrum this weekend to try and gain an edge against a side like Doncaster? Yeah,
I think what we've spoken about this week is sticking together as an 8, everyone working together, all being one as opposed to going off in individuals. Every time there's a scrum, kind of coming together as 8 guys and being as one. And we've really been focusing on that this week.
And given Doncaster's reputation up front, how important is accuracy and discipline in the set piece across the full 80 minutes on Friday? Yeah,
of course. Set piece is so important. It's such a big part of the game. It's something we've really been trying to focus on this season, particularly in the champ. We know Donny are good in scrum and line out, and so we know we're going to have to bring our A game. But that's something we've been focusing on this week and weeks before. So boys have been good in training, so looking forward to it.
Well, thank you very much. Good luck at the weekend.
Thank you very much. Thanks.